Hello students, welcome to St. Thomas High School. This video is on the maths of class 7. Today we are going to start lesson number 3, data handling. So let us see introduction. What is the meaning of data handling? Data handling, it means collection of data and representation of data. How you represent data you have collected. What kind of data you will have here? It can be temperature of cities, then World Cup won by any country, that data showing weekly absentees in a class. Okay, this kind of data you'll have, or number of students. Okay, how many marks you received in your subject. This all are the data, collection of data. Some more examples are given. Performance of your class in mathematics, okay, marks of maths, then female literacy rate in given area, number of children below the age of 5 in the families around you, how many family members are there in your home. Okay, this all are the data. Now organization of data. So here data it is given. What is the data? Marks obtained by students in a subject English. Okay, some of the here examples are given. Marks obtained by some students in English subject. So how you can organize it? Either you can write it in a ascending order or in a descending order. So here it is written. One more example. Roll number, name of the students, and marks out of 50. Here randomly it is written, that you can rearrange in the form of table like ascending order or descending order. Here it is given descending order. Highest marks obtained by Ashish, that is roll number 3. Roll number 6 Govind, he obtained 46 marks. Then roll number 10 Neeraj, 38 marks. And at last roll number 9 Jay, he got only 13 marks. That is organization of data. Next, average value. What is the meaning of average? Average is a number that represents or shows the central tendency of a group of observations or data. Okay, it shows central tendency. So since average lies between the highest and the lowest value of given data, so we can say average is a measure of central tendency of a group of data. It lies between highest and lowest value. How to find out average? Let's see. The most common representative value of group data is arithmetic mean or the mean. It is only the average. Here let us see with the example. 2 vessels contain 20 liters and 60 liters of milk respectively. What is the amount that each vessel would have if both share the milk equally? So here in this question, what do you have to find? We have to find average or arithmetic mean. So how to find total quantity of milk and number of vessels? How many vessels are there? 2. And in both vessels some quantities of milk it is given. So that you have to add 20 plus 60. Divide by number of vessels, it is 2. So 60 plus 20, it is a 80 divided by 2. So 40 liters. What is the average value? So we can say each vessels would have 40 liters of milk. That is the average. The average or arithmetic mean or simply mean is defined as follows. This is the formula you have to remember. mean is equal to sum of all observations and number of observations. What is the formula? Sum of all observations in the numerator divide by number of observations in the denominator. Let's see one of the example. Ashish studies for 4 hours, 5 hours and 3 hours respectively on 3 consecutive days. How many hours does he study daily on average? So the average study time of Ashish would have, here you have to find out average. So total number of study hours. What is the data it is given? Study hours. Okay, that is a 4 plus 5 plus 3. And how many days? Number of days 3. So 4 plus 5 plus 3, it is a 12 divided by 3, so it is 4 hours per days. This is the average. Next, range. How to find out range? The difference between the highest and the lowest observation gives us an idea of that range. So we can say range is equal to difference between lowest term from the highest term. Okay. Here in this example, let's see what is given. In the textbook it is given this example and page number 62. All these I am explaining from the textbook. You can see the ages and years of 10 teachers of a school are 32, 41, 28, 54, 35, 26, 23, 33, 38 and 40. First one, what is the age of the oldest teacher and that of youngest teacher? So oldest means the age of that teacher will be highest. So it is a 54 years. Highest observation is 54 years and lowest observation is 23 years. Okay, you have to check it properly. Or what you can do here, first you can arrange all this data in a ascending or descending order. So how to arrange? First lowest term I am arranging in ascending order 23, then it comes 26, then 28, then 33, 35, 38, next 40, 41, then 54. Now what happened? It easy to identify all the terms, that highest observation, lowest observation. Okay, so highest is 54 is there, not for 55. So 54 and lowest is, here it is, 54 and lowest is 23. Range of the ages of teachers, highest minus lowest. So highest 54 and lowest 23. Subtract them, you will get 31 years. Okay, and what is the mean age of the teachers? It means average. What is the average? Sum of all observations divided by number of total observations. So how many observations are there? You can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me zoom it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 observations are there. So add them and divide by 10. So it is a 35 years. So this is the basic theory of this lesson. In the next video we will start 3.1.